like, here, go get the money. So I go get it. Hate means I do something right. So I'ma let him. Yeah, I'ma let him. Yeah, I'ma let him. I hit the nail on the head. Yeah, I'ma let him.
All right, guys, welcome to the show. It's Yao here. This is a special episode of Popcorn Heads. Obviously, you saw the title. It says the George Floyd killing, and I'm gonna jump straight into it. You guys are wondering, what does he mean by, movie review of George Floyd killing? Well, George Floyd killing was a goddamn horror film. It was a movie. That's why I'm covering it. They recorded it, luckily. If not, this wouldn't even be a thing right now if they didn't record it. So they recorded it and made a movie. It was a horror film. One of the worst horror films, if not the worst horror film I've seen. See an actual human being dying, and 3 men are holding him down as he dies, and 1 guy is holding people back from protecting or stopping this killing. That's what we saw, and George Floyd died, and that's why the whole world is enraged right now, and turmoil is going on. The world is turning over. We literally see a continent has emerged, a new continent has emerged out of the United States and the world that does not allow hate and racism. The grass is green on the other side, folks, and I've seen it. The world is watching. What is the United States going to do? Ghana, African countries are welcoming Black Americans and Black people back to Africa and Ghana and different countries in Africa if you don't feel welcome in the United States. Like, this is what has been going on is nuts. Ben and Jerry's took a stand and came out with an ice cream called Pecan Resist that is anti-Trump because of the hate that's been spewed from the Trump administration. And I'm not going to get political, but and just anti-hate, just to let them know we stand with Black Lives Matter. Several actors such as Ben Affleck and Matt Damon have spoken out and even protested on walking right now in regards to Breonna Taylor's birthday. Today was her 26th birthday. Breonna Taylor was shot 8 times while she was sleeping in her apartment as police officers barged in and just opened fire and then said they had the wrong person or whatever. They killed Breonna Taylor in her sleep. She's another victim to police brutality and racism. George Floyd, of course, as you know, was killed. Another gentleman just died last night being choked to death. That's probably going to be a new march that he just died. The thing is, and I said it before, I'm going to make this episode quick. I'm not going to sit here for 30, 40 minutes and talk about it. As you know, the news is already informing you. I just want to give you my take on it as a filmmaker, as a Black filmmaker. Let's put it like that. As a Black filmmaker, you experience racism. As a Black man, period. It doesn't matter what field you are. You're going to experience racism. Specifically in this country, and as a Black filmmaker, I faced it. People being doubtful, can this guy direct, can this guy do a movie, until they see the results, and then they're shocked. It's all over the place. Film festivals. Movie I just made with that Black female lead titled The Birth of the Seat got denied by over 60 to 70 film festivals and let in admitted films that are nowhere near as good, but they admitted it, and I wonder why. 60 to 70 film festivals have denied that movie, and that movie went on to do huge things, which I can't announce yet, but racism is alive and well, guys. That's my whole point, and you're going to experience it in any field you're in, and it's a sad thing, and I'm so happy now that the world is taking a stand. White, Black, Hispanic, Latinx, Middle Eastern, Southeast Asia, whatever. Everyone is standing together. France, different countries, people of all colors are standing together and say this is wrong, it's done. And that's why this generation, people said the generation's horrible. No, it's not. It's good. It's amazing. People are standing up. I have some of my white friends standing up, Latin friends, Latinx friends standing up, that are standing up against this and saying this is wrong, man. And they're speaking up, and I love it. Finally, someone is speaking up and putting an end to this thing. But let's not just do quick hashtags, quick postings on Instagram, Twitter, and then next month we're back to Instagram and doing dance challenges. Guys, let's not get back to that. Let's not just blow this thing over, man. But everything kind of happened at the right time, and I don't want to say George Floyd's death was the right time. I'm not saying that at all, but what I mean by right time is Corona. I'm not going to say the full word. I'll probably get flagged, but the virus that's going on right now, caused people to stay home. They have been without jobs, which is very unfortunate. Unemployment rate is at all-time high, history-breaking numbers. But that allowed people to draw their attention to another problem, which was racism, because George Floyd was killed. We have multiple instances, not just George Floyd, there's other things too, where officers are, this is insane. Like the military right now, the police officers, it seems like our country is at war. But not seems, we are. We are at war with ourselves, and other countries are watching this. There's no control in the United States. They're very sloppy. They're all over the place. They're fighting and beating and killing their own people. And you know, the sad thing is this has been happening for years. So let's not play this game like this is something new. Oh Lord, racism exists. This is how they're treating black people. This has been going on for years. It's been on the raps because there's no recordings. That's why I say one of my famous quotes: technology and video recording is racism's worst enemy. It is his worst enemy. Thank God for the videos, man. Thank God. Could you imagine what was happening before the videos came? Could you imagine what was being done to black men and women before the videos came? So this is awesome. So to my white friends, my Latinx friends, Middle Eastern friends, Asian friends, keep fighting with us. Keep doing the right thing and showing us love. We love it. We appreciate you. You're our brothers and sisters, man. My family, I love you guys, man. And we have to recognize it and call it out for what it is. It's racism and hate, and it will be destroyed. Love is stronger than hate, and we're gonna destroy it. We're fighting back and speaking up, and we got to get better police forces. And this country is really messed up right now. It's very bad right now. This is disgusting. So I'm happy they're speaking up. My films have always been made for those that have been oppressed. So not only people of color, my people, for black films. But also for people that are being bullied, people that are disabled, crippled, whatever. Always people that have been oppressed. I'm not making films for people that don't go through trouble, don't go through problems. Whether that's women's rights, voting, LGBTQ, black folks, my people with oppression and racism, disabled people, mentally disabled, in any form. Those are what I make films for. Child abuse, which is my next film. Like, it's always a message behind it. I don't make films just to, ooh, wow, cool, you know, slashers, thrillers, whatever. That's why I'm a filmmaker, and that's why I make films, to change the world and make it a positive place. But George Floyd was killed, guys. This guy was held with was charged with second-degree murder. Now, can we get a conviction? That's what we want to know. Can we get a conviction? We don't know. We're gonna find out. I hope we can. This country's really messed up right now, man. It's been messed up for a long time. The wound has emerged to the surface, and it's time to heal it. So let's get the antibacterial cream, and let's start healing it. Let's start healing it, man. Let's really start healing it. Trying to make a medical reference there, but rest in peace to George Floyd. We have a lot of work coming. I'm not going to talk about it yet, that we're planning. And just like I said, use your gift to try to put an end to this. I faced a lot of racism, not even as a filmmaker, just as a black man in general that I grew up with. I grew up in predominantly Caucasian neighborhoods, only black kid, and I faced a lot of racism. So this is nothing new to me. I'm used to this. Still go through it today. Nothing changed, and I hope it does change. But use your gift to change the world, man. That's what I can say. If you're a good person, you don't have hate in your heart, and if you do have hate in your heart, you're not a good person. Unfollow me. Stop watching this. Cancel out, because it's very hard to get through to racist people. I mean, that's how they grew up. It's what their parents taught them. Is not just gonna go away. And that's what people don't understand. So the NFL and these people magically coming out of nowhere saying, "Oh, we stand with Black Lives Matter. We think Black Lives do matter. It's horrible." All these companies. I hope you mean it, because right now it seems like a marketing ploy to sell your stuff, because the majority of people are with Black Lives Matter, and you don't want to be the elephant in the room that's not saying anything, because then you're going to lose money. All this equates to money to a lot of these companies. So please, guys, don't believe all these companies are saying this black stuff. And we love Black Lives Matter now magically, because white, black, Spanish, everybody's standing against this, regardless of color, country, different language. Everyone is against this hate and racism now. So these companies are piggybacking and running behind them and saying, yes, we too feel the same way. No. If that's the case, hire black folks on your staff. Hire more black people, more women of color. Hire them on your staff. If that's true, let's see your staff change. You can't have an all-white company and then say, I love black people too. You're not helping. You're not helping. You're part of the problem. You can't remain silent and then say you love black people too. No. And it's the same way. We're going to say all lives matter. All lives don't matter until Black Lives Matter. You can't say we care about every house in this neighborhood, but one house is on fire and you're walking by that house. It doesn't make any sense. So stop the all lives matter thing. All lives do matter, but it won't matter until Black Lives Matter. Black lives are in danger right now. So help us. And then we can start talking about all lives matter, man. And it's the same with anyone. LGBTQ, trans community, whatever, Jewish community, Latinx community. If you're in trouble, once we take care of our problem, this black issue, we're standing with you too, man. But right now we're in trouble and we need help. And it's up to us as humans, forget about the color, as humans, to come together and solve this thing. It's everybody versus racism right now, but we're the only ones experiencing this thing at an all-time high for years. So help us, man, so we can do this thing. Let's spread love. Let's stick together. Let's do this. Let's fight this, put an end to this, and let's all be happy together, whether it's in the movie industry, whatever it is. But we can't talk about happiness and peace yet until you destroy the enemy, which is hate and racism. And that's what we got to do, man. So all my brothers and sisters out there, white, black, Spanish, whatever you are, man, let's put an end to this. Asian, I love you guys. Rest in peace, George Floyd. Me and my team have something special we've been putting together that I thought about quite some time ago. It just so happens that it reemerged now, the idea because of the George Floyd killing. And we're going to be doing it. We're going to start organizing this film and getting ready. I have a couple things actually coming that's going to surprise you that nobody knows I'm working on. And you'll see it's coming out. And if you want to be a part of that, whatever I'm working on, let me know. I'll let you know how you can donate to it, be a producer, whatever you want to do. Let me know, guys. Let me know. Leave your comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Help the algorithm. Let's get this video out there to let people know that we are one race. We're human race, and we're putting an end to racism. Racism comes in many different forms, as does love. So racism, we've seen a lot of videos with Latinx people that are saying racist things about black people. Tons of videos. Asians and different. So there's a tons of video. It doesn't matter what color you are. You could be racist. And racism is systematic oppression. Systematic oppression. Understand the definition. Those of you that want to learn more about this and really help, learn about these things. Don't just sit there and talk and put a black screen on Instagram and think you did your job. No, you didn't. Learn about this stuff. All right, guys? So anyone can love, anyone can hate, man. And then we're going to put an end to this thing, man. So stick together. Like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to this channel if you're somebody that loves and you want to see people do well. You want to learn about film and you love the film world and the industry. Every industry can make a change, man. And I'm in film and I'm going to use my gift as a film director to bring about that change. Love you all. Please salute, share this video. Rest in peace to George Floyd. And let's put an end to this and hope there's no more that have to die. Because for all we know, God forbid, I, myself, could be next. We don't want that. Or you, whoever's listening, could be next. No more killing, man. Let's make this country what it was supposed to be and what it promised to be. Take care. Peace.
Chefing up, cooking them pies, leaving no slice. Believe on a guy who in demand and who got supplies. You on the land, me I'm fly. Look at the miles, I be in skies. Right by my side, miss. Look at the eyes up in Dubai. You see us, black man, black sand beaches. Yeah. Backhand if you slick speaking.